It's the National Football League on EA Sports,
where we'll see two teams who got their starts way back in 1966. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons
on Thursday night primetime.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And he returns this to the 22. So the Falcons make their way out behind their new quarterback for 2024. Signed back in March, the veteran Kirk Cousins.
And coming off of an offseason where Kirk Cousins was coming back from an Achilles injury, he thought that was going to be his biggest challenge. Instead, the Falcons drafted Michael Penix out of Washington in the first round. And while that was a jolt, Kirk Cousins has a great ability to just shake things off, move forward, and let his talents come through.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Kid! Lucky 50. Hey, steamer! Hey, steamer! Hey, yellow. Leave it. Bring up 48.
Cousins looking to put it up right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a man who tore up the Packers in the NFC title game a few years back. It's Raheem Mostert. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. 34 yards for Raheem Mostert. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big pickup of 38.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Two.
Cousins to throw it. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Rhino!
To the air again, it's Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll run with Mostert. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Once again, it's Mostert. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, we're good, we're good. Jahan! Wait, Jahan!
Now Cousins. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just going to say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet, make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Good route here. Jahan! Hey, gang. Black. Wait, Jahan!
Throwing is Cousins. And he'll just protect the football and go down and take the sack.
Black. 300. Listen to me. Wait, Jahan!
Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Here we go on 4th down. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
They go play action. Cousins. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
Lots of incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Leave it. Bring up 48. Gone. What's that?
Here's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Yellow. Hey, we're good. What's that?
Now Cousins on 4th down. This ball down the field for Pitts. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, 47 yards. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 110 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
Despite the heavy running, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
44, ready.
Now a give to Mostert running right. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll run right side with Mostert. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
All right, fellas, listen up.
They hand it off to Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a second and goal situation.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Again, it's Mostert, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. They'll run with Mostert. And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. The kick by Sanders is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. The hug. Good routes here. Gun.
Moore, the man in motion.
Can't.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
All right, come on.
Here's Tua. Being chased out left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Watson, Oscar. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey, 21, here.
From the gun, it's Tua. Steps away to his left. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Black. To Hunt. Get in the end zone, Black. 300. Listen to me. Hey, no, easy.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Mostert. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Looking to pass. Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And that is caught on the right right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Cousins. This ball down the field for Pitts. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Dolphins are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Mostert. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 154 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff and the first drive. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. Fights through, and now a crease. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That good for 19 at a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's Mostert. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get. Keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Falcons offense and Kirk Cousins getting ready for this next possession. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Jordan Brooks with it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Now, I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
This is Mostert. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
20 TX.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short. And remain at 23. Well, he was 3 for 3 to that point, but he couldn't keep the perfect game going.
Did someone mention it on the bench and jinx
Maybe
it?
jinx him a little bit.
Well, you doubt it had anything to do with overconfidence, but hey, it's an inexact science. These things do happen.
Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
19 tight.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Moore, the man in motion. Looking to throw, Penix. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, a 22. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Flushed out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that 1st touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep this confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a second down and 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. To the air, Penix. Buying time to his left. And this is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. Some strong running at the 20. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now Tua. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
32 stay.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The Dolphins on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Penix. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. That's the NFL vet Calais Campbell coming in and dragging him down. They'll throw with Penix. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
A handoff running left is Mostert. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
21G. Turbo one high.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Atlanta regains possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. In motion, the tight end. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now Penix. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Dolphins will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now a 2nd and 10.
All right, fellas, listen up.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. There he goes again. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Raheem Mostert.
55 yards.
And the Dolphins have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
2nd and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. They're going to look to throw.
Looking deep here for Mooney. That is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Come on. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Check go.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He finds Mooney here on the comeback route.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36.
From the shotgun, it's Penix.
Flush to his right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still first down.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Ranger. Go.
Looking to throw. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
And that carry is going to be the one to do it. He will surpass Adrian Peterson's single-game mark of 296 yards, set back in 2007. So congratulations certainly go out to him on one of the best individual performances in NFL history.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a gain of 4 gets them right to the midfield stripe.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. On second down, they'll run it here. And he's got room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And we'll get to see a pair of teams.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
And even though he's just a rookie, Mike, I think it's safe to say Jaden Daniels, he is one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. And on top of that, he's not a one-dimensional player. Yes, he's going to make splash plays with his feet, and he's going to make some highlight reel plays. But he is a quarterback. He can make every throw. He's got great arm talent. If he can continue to find the balance between those two aspects, he's got a chance not to have just success today. He has a chance to have success for a long time in this league. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down. Another run here for Robinson. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. The motion man here is McClure. They'll try and run for the first with Eckler. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
On the stick. 60 boxes. Unlock Lions. Unlock Lions.
The man in motion is Zacchaeus. They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Commander's first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Go check.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, Only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
Here's Tua. In trouble, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Tua. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Hey. Solo left Zion.
They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on 4th down. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. 1st and 10.
32 Stinger.
Tua gives it to Mostert. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. Mostert, the 1st down and more. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Commanders' offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. Ready. 60 Maverick. Hurt. Check, Gtowncapp. Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Ready.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
7 Pirates. Cup 19.
Throwing is Daniels. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now a 3rd and 2. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Come on, come on.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And it's going to be a Commander's 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
Here we go. Back.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. Paracep. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Three.
Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. The motion man here is McClure.
19. 19 Lions.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. It is brought in the end zone. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Commanders.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Tua. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
21G.
They'll run. It's Mostert. And a short pickup, too. About the 42-yard line. 2nd down and 8.
Ready. Let's go.
To throw is Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Turbo 1 hard. Turbo 1 hard. Out.
They'll try to run it here with Mostert. And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Right back to Mostert on 1st down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
All right, fellas, listen up. Hey.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
19 tight.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Yeah, ready. Father, long. 20, TX.
2-0 on first down. He'll get this to the former Falcon, Jonnu Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here's Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Come on, two. It's safe. Go ahead.
On the ground, it's Mostert. And he'll have a Dolphins 1st down. He's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Throwing is Tua. Taking off. And Tua very wisely hits the deck after picking up the 1st down.
20 TX.
They'll run right here with Mostert. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Come on, 3, kick. Ready.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he's going to get him a 1st down here across midfield and down to the 45. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now give to Mostert, heading right. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Deron Payne there for the stop.
Watch it, Oscar.
Tua going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Ready.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Get set.
Mostert. Space to run inside the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one will be taken in the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point, all even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jalen Phillips that time, in there for the sack.
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer.
On second down, it's Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
It is 3rd and 10.
18, Rodney. 18, Panther 11. Panther 11. 3.
The man in motion is Zacchaeus.
70 Ranger. Go.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That pass taken in by McLaurin. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cut 19, cut 19. Hey, pass. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique.
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. So we have reached halftime here in, and hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Raheem Mostert and the Dolphins heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10.
32 Stinger. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 2 now on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Solo left Zion.
Back to throw is Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Hey, come up 2. Come up 2. Hey, get safe.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
20 TX. Out.
Here's a handoff to Mostert. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop.
Ready, Jack? Turbo 1 hard. Turbo 1 hard. Jack?
On 3rd down, they go with Mostert. To take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
44, ready. East right, snug.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
All right, fellas, listen up. 21G, 21G.
Play action. Tagovailoa. That's caught downfield by Waddle. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A run here with Mostert. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Hey, turbo 1. Ready.
Tua gives it to Mostert. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
3rd and short, you think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end Ertz in motion. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, Daniels in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Buffalo 18. 19 strike. 19 strike. 79 gross. 18. 5 here.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus May.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Turbo three, kick.
A handoff, running left. It is Mostert. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. So we are through 3. We'll Here's a 2nd and 12. Hill brought in motion. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Let's go. Hey.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's to his new acquisition in 2024, Odell Beckham Jr. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Go ahead.
On the carry, here's Mostert. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
32 stinger.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. He'll drop this one down to Mostert. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Hey, come up 2. All right.
Here's Mostert. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. One more time with Mostert. And he's got another one. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set. 18 rattle.
They'll stick to the ground.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll run here. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Now, second and inches. A tight end in motion now. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Dolphins are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
He's right, Snow.
They'll run straight ahead with Mostert. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
All right, fellas, listen up. Hey!
They'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And on third down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And that'll set up fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. Interesting point here, Greg. This is one of those where, put me in the mind of the play caller. Are you thinking just keep the ball on the ground right now?
I think it's hard. I think a lot of it has to do with how much confidence do you have that he can work himself through it, because as the turnovers continue to stack up, your biggest fear is that the confidence breaks down. So a lot of this is really just how well do you understand, what kind of relationship do you have with your quarterback. If you think you can get him through it, keep putting the ball in his hands. If you think he's done for the day, you got a big question you got to answer, whether he should even be in the game.
And this will be incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. Third down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Second pirate.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. To the air again is Daniels. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Dolphins are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Watch it, Oscar. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out!
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Ready. Come on, 2.
They'll run. It's Mostert, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. One final chance for this defense, and here's 3rd down.
20 TX. Hey, 21 TX. What?
Once again, it's Mostert. They try the same thing and a similar result. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Here comes 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Commanders offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey.
And in motion is Brown.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson.
They still have that timeout in their back pocket, so they can still throw the ball anywhere on the field. They've got to generate a chunk play, call timeout, and either try a long field goal or just chuck it deep into the end zone.
60 Bobcat. Hurt. Mustang 19. 19 Lion.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. Robinson, a 1st down and more. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So a win here for the Dolphins. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.